Kata, and this is the new Gastro series of the University of Pannonia. We are very happy to present you this new project called Taste of Pannonia, where we invite international students to make their traditional meals. Our first guest today is Alisa from Russia. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi there, my name is Alisa and I'm a second year PhD student at the University of Pannonia at Multilingualism program, and I also graduated from the Applied Linguistics Master's program here.
So can you tell us what we are baking today?
So it's going to be a Slavic cake made of cottage cheese, and it's actually a very simple one but very delicious. I hope you will like it.
I'm sure I will. And can you tell us what ingredients we need?
Some very simple ingredients. So we will need cottage cheese for the stuffing, and eggs, flour and sugar for the dough, and it will be some unusual kind of dough, something which we call sandy or crusty.
Sounds good. I think we should start.
So first of all, we put cottage cheese in one of them. Alright.
Should I put it here?
Yes, please. And we add some sugar here, almost everything, and we will leave some for the dough.
Alright. You told me that you're a PhD student, and can you tell us what your research is about?
Oh yes, sure. It will be something like a mix between linguistics and marketing. So I will explore how different countries advertise in different regions.
Wow, that's interesting. And is there a big cultural difference between Russia and Hungary?
Basically not really. This is what attracted me to this country, that culture and the history of Russia and Hungary are similar in a way. So yeah, this is why I like it here. Actually we have a very big community of international students, and it's really fun because there are a lot of us and we always spend time together, and we participate in different university activities and activities in the dorm. So I think it's really nice.
And do you have a favorite place in Veszprém that you like?
Oh, I think it will be the castle, which is in the historical part of the city, because it's a really beautiful, really inspiring place. And I like to come there to look at the beautiful environment, enjoy the nature, and enjoy the historical atmosphere, so I really like it.
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
So we added some sugar to cottage cheese and 2 eggs to make it stick. And now we're just mixing everything. Sometimes people use the blender or the mixer to make it more smooth, but it can be this way as well.
And who taught you this recipe?
Like, it's a recipe with a very long history, and people has been baking this cake for a long time. And it's interesting that it appeared at the territory of Ukraine, and it spread to other territories, and the Russian emperors liked this cake so much that they started to ask for it more and more for different occasions. So basically this is why the cake is called royal, for king's vatrushka. Okay.
What part?
Now comes a very interesting part, because we are going to make some unusual kind of dough. So first of all, we put like this. I think so far it's going to be enough. And now we are going to mix it with the butter. And the tricky part is that it will become like sand. This is why it is called sandy.
There is a mentoring opportunity at the university. Have you heard about that, or have you ever been a mentor?
Yes, sure. Actually, I had a mentor when I was coming here, and it was really helpful because I didn't know anything about the university. I mean, I knew a lot, something, but not a lot. And my mentor helped me to get the understanding what it is like to be here. And also he helped me when I came here with some paperwork and everything. And this is why I decided to try it myself. And last year I was a mentor, and I was also helping students, newcomers who were coming here the first time. And it's actually a really nice experience because you get to know a lot of people and you can spend time with them, and of course you can help them because I know what it means when you're coming somewhere for the first time. Yeah. So it was really a nice experience.
And were they Russian students or?
Oh, they were from different countries. Yeah, there were also some Russian students and students from France, Erasmus students from Germany, from Turkey. So really from different countries.
Yeah, there are a lot of international students here.
Yes, yes.
And what is the city life in Veszprém other than this opportunity, which is coming next year?
For example, we have different events organized by the university, such as one of the biggest is, I think, VEN, University Days of Veszprém, and it is something like a competition between the teams of students, and it is followed by different kinds of parties and concerts, and it's really, really loud and cool. And also, for example, I participated in Balaton Regatta, which is also a really nice event, and it's held at Lake Balaton, and it's really enjoyable, really fun, and you can not only cheer for the teams, but you can also do some fun activities, and it's really cool. The teams of students compete against each other, but you can also compete against your professors. It may also happen, so it's really interesting. Yeah, so it becomes like...
It looks like sand.
Yeah.
What should we do next?
Maybe we can add a little bit of sugar. Just
Here?
right here. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think it's enough.
And how long does it have to bake?
Around 40 minutes or 50, depends on the stove. But it's quite easy to make, so it doesn't take a lot of time to prepare ingredients. So this is why in Russia we really like to bake this cake.
And what do you like the most about this university?
Why
Why would you recommend it?
I think it's the family atmosphere. Yeah, because it is not a very big university, but nevertheless the atmosphere is quite nice, and everything is close, everybody is close, so yeah, it's really nice. And also the cultural life and student life, because again, despite the rather small size of the university, still there are so many things to do, and you're never getting bored here.
Yeah, I can assure that.
Okay, I think we are mostly done. So now let's put the dough here, like this. And just now we will press it a little bit.
It looks weird.
And now we are going to put the rest of the dough on the top. Actually, I like cooking, and I think homemade food is better than the one that you buy, because it's healthier and it tastes better. And here also I cook quite a lot, I think, because also in the dormitory we have all the conditions, we have the kitchens on each floor, the stoves, and the kitchens are quite big, so there is room for everybody.
Have you tried any typical Hungarian food before?
Oh yes, I did.
Which one is your favorite?
I think it is langosh.
Langosh?
I find it very tasty, and I don't think we have something similar in Russia, so it was interesting for me to taste it in the first time.
And what is your opinion about palinka?
Well, it's also kind of interesting. Yeah, and tastes unusual, but I like it, and I like that it is really a part of Hungarian culture, and you can find palinka everywhere where people are partying, on each, I don't know, holiday table, so it's really nice.
I don't think it is nice. Alright, are we done with this?
Yes.
Needs to bake, right?
Let's
We
put it in the
oven.
oven.
How do you say enjoy your meal in your language?
It's gonna be приятного аппетита.
Приятного аппетита.
Yes, exactly. Очень хорошо. It's really it's a simple cake, but it's really good for, like home gatherings, or when you're meeting with friends for some family events. So this is why, yes, it really feels like home.
Thank you for teaching me how to make it.
Thank you for helping me. I think we were a good team, and we did a great job.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us today.
See you next time.